What's going on, guys? Juice Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip, and today is the Friday the 15th of June. It is day number 2 on the World Cup front, and in regards to transfers, be quite a lot happening today. So just before we get started, as always, if you enjoy the video and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it will be down below in the description box. Our current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, and if there's a second video, that'll be 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what are your predictions for today's 3 World Cup games? The very first one is Egypt vs Uruguay, we've got Morocco vs Iran, and Portugal vs Spain. Right then, now let's jump on to confirmed deals. The very first player is going to a centre-back called Cassia. Yesterday he joined San Jose Earthquakes in the MLS from Vitesse, and it's an undisclosed fee. Then we've got Bastien going to Standard Liège in Belgium for €3 million. And now we've got a player not on FIFA 18, will probably be on FIFA 19 though, being Rakic. The Serbian yesterday joined Valencia from Red Star for €2.2 million. And the final player is page going to be Cunningham, going to Cardiff City from Preston North End in the Championship for a fee of £3.6 million. Now we have a Spanish striker called Guerrero going to Olympiacos in Greece from CD Leganes, now as a free transfer. And now a double deal for Celta Vigo in Spain this time. The very first player is a Mexican centre-back called Araujo, or Araujo, if I said his name wrong there I do apologise. He joined from Santos in Mexico for an undisclosed fee, and in regards to FIFA Ultra Team for a base card 75 rated, he doesn't look too bad. And they also signed a Turkish player called Yokeslu from Trabzonspor, and that one is for £5.4 million. And again, for a 75 rated player, having stats like that for a CDM, that's not bad at all. Now we've got Rodrigo, who was in yesterday's episode in the confirmed section as well, but today we've got some more information regarding the transfer. So Florentino Perez, the official president of Real Madrid, has confirmed yesterday the deal will be going ahead as from Santos in Brazil. That is all he said, but the media are saying the fee itself will be like €40 to €45 million, which is the player's release clause in his contract. He's 17 years old right now, so he won't be joining until 2019. So it is very unlikely he'll be on FIFA 19 unless they do manage to get Liga do Brazil back, but Vinicius Jr., he'll probably be on next year's game. And now we have a double deal for Nottingham Forest, and both of which are joined from Benfica in Portugal. So the very first player is Diogo Gonçalves, and his fee, it hasn't been announced just yet, but it could also be a loan deal. The player next to him, João Carvalho, that's a club record fee. The fee is believed to be around £13 million, again, club record fee for them, and could do well next year in the Championship. And now we have a Peruvian striker called Rui Diaz going to Seattle Sounders. He's joined the MLS club from Monarcas for a fee of $7.5 million. And the final one is Antoine Griezmann, and this one, it's kind of strange to see yesterday because of course the rumours right now, or for the last I'd say 3 or 4 months really, and it seemed he'd be going to Barcelona, but last night he announced he'd be staying at Atletico Madrid. And it wasn't just any kind of normal announcement, in fact it was on a TV show called The Decision. I didn't watch it personally, but it was aired in Spain and it's like 45 minutes long apparently. And it really hasn't gone down well on social media, like really badly. People are like not really too happy with him. Obviously Atletico fans are happy he's staying, but the way he's gone about it, I'm not really a fan. And the France manager made it very much clear that throughout the World Cup, he doesn't want any kind of transfer distractions. And then on the very first day of the World Cup, Griezmann drops a documentary, so it might not have gone down well on social media, but it also might not have gone down very well in the France camp. And now moving on to potential deals, and the very first one is one for Celtic fans. This one in particular, it would probably be a confirmed deal today as well. And every single source pretty much is saying that Celtic have agreed a club record fee for the striker Edouard, with a permanent deal looking to be close. And the fee is likely to be £8 to £9 million, that's after a successful loan spell from Paris Saint-Germain. Actually, looking at his goal to minute ratio, he did play 29 games last season, but I don't really count that to be honest because the total minutes is just 1,200. But in those 1,200 minutes, he managed to contribute 11 goals and 4 assists. And next up, according to Sport Italia, Chelsea are confident of hiring Sarri as their coach, and Sarri wants to bring Napoli defender Raul Albiol with him, and his release clause right now is just €6 million. Sarri also wants to bring in Juventus defender Ragani, who formerly coached at Empoli. And if Chelsea do sign a centre-back this summer, I would imagine that David Luiz, he would be sold this summer as well. And next up, according to the Daily Mirror, FC Porto have agreed terms with Newcastle defender Mbemba on a 4-year deal, and a fee of around £8 million is currently being negotiated. And the final one on this page is according to Onda Deportivo. Valencia are negotiating a move for the sale of striker Simone Zaza to Italy, with several clubs interested in signing him. That includes Sampdoria and Sassuolo. The La Liga side are hoping to get €45 million for the player. Now, obviously, a couple of years back, he was a massive flop at West Ham United and then went to Valencia. And to be fair to him, he has scored a decent amount of goals. Like last season, I think his stats were, let's bring it up right now, 39 games total, 13 goals, 5 assists, but it was a goal every 204 minutes. And just in La Liga is a goal every 160 minutes, which again, not too bad, but for 45 million euros, that seems very steep. And next up, according to Mundo Deportivo, Ajax midfielder Frenkie de Jong has asked the club to let him leave, with Barcelona heavily interested. The player is not happy though the club's sale of Justin Kluivert to Roma, who cost 20 to 25 million euros. And he is regarded as a massive talent for 20 to 25 mil. In this market in particular right now, again, for a talent like that, it doesn't seem like bad value. And not only does he have bags of potential at the age of 21, but last season for Ajax, he was very versatile because he played 13 games at centre back, 8 games at centre mid and 5 more in DM. And imagine more teams than Barca just looking at him, because despite playing just 13 games last season in the centre, like DM or centre mid, he's still got 9 assists. And next up, according to L'Equipe, Turkish giants Besiktas have reached a verbal agreement with Lyon for the transfer of the right back Rafael. The 27-year-old only has 1 more year left in his current contract with Lyon, but they still have to formalise the deal for it to go through, and Rafael's also got to agree to it. And next up, a very short one according to Daily Mail. Nice's new manager Patrick Vieira is said to offer Joe Hart an escape from Manchester City. Ever since Pep Guardiola came in, he got rid of him and loaned him out to Torino, which didn't go too well, and last season for West Ham, and the same before that, it didn't go great. And now he might be moving to the 3rd different league in the last 3 seasons. And I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago, in fact, when Vieira's manager of New York City, he was rumoured to be interested back then also. And now moving on to Mario Götze, and this one is according to Sky Sports News. Arsenal, Everton and West Ham are all interested in bringing Mario Götze to the Premier League. Dortmund want at least £22 million for him. 4 years ago, he was the hero for Germany in the World Cup in Brazil, where he scored the winner against Argentina in the final. And since then, it has gone downhill slightly because he's had some issues like injuries and also health. And since then has joined Bayern Munich, left Bayern to go to Dortmund or return to Dortmund, and now might be moving on again. And next up, according to Bild in Germany, Borussia Dortmund are lining up a surprise move for Tottenham midfielder Victor Wanyama this summer. However, Spurs are understood to be reluctant to sell him due to the likelihood that Moussa Dembele is also expected to leave the club. And now another Arsenal rumour, this time is going to be Lucas Torreira, who could be a confirmed deal pretty soon in fact. Arsenal are trying to conclude a deal for Sampdoria midfielder Lucas Torreira before Uruguay kick off their World Cup. A deal has been agreed for €30 million being paid over 3 years. Arsenal sent a team to Russia for a medical. And I have said it a few times over the last few days, but if Arsenal get it for €30 million in this market again, I think it's a good bit of business. And next up, according to RMC, Marseille have opened formal talks with OGC Nice for the transfer of Mario Balotelli, and discussions relating to a provisional contract are also well underway between Marseille and the player's agent Mino Raiola. And he is hoping to get a good wage for Balotelli, and on top of that, a very nice signing on bonus because Nice are letting him go for just €10 million. And now, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Napoli's first offer of €25 million for Real Betis midfielder Fabian Ruiz was rejected. The Serie A side are expected to make an improved offer for him, and Betis want €32 million. And another player linked to Napoli today is going to be Seri, and this was according to Sky Sports News. Seri's agent has said that talks are underway with Napoli for the Nice midfielder. Chelsea and Arsenal also interested. And Napoli have also indicated they're willing to pay his release clause of around €14 million before July 15th. I just realised that's actually today, so that could happen very soon. We'll have to wait and see. And next up, Le 10 Sport has said Arsenal have had a £20 million bid rejected by Chelsea for David Luiz. And the report also claims that Arsenal are yet to make a decision though as to whether to bid again. And now some more news for Atletico just after Griezmann staying. This time it's going to be a potential transfer of Sidibe. Telefa are reporting that Atletico are currently negotiating with Monaco for the right back Djibril Sidibe. That's also alongside finalising a deal for Tom Lemar, which has been announced. And Monaco are willing to sell the France international for 20 to 30 million euros. And Sidibe has already agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid, but now it's down to the clubs. And another Frenchman this time is going to be Anthony Martial, who yesterday found out he actually wants to leave Manchester United. So according to Sky Sports, Tottenham have a long-standing interest in the one-way Manchester United player, and are very much keen on him again this summer. But BBC Sport said Manchester United have no intention whatsoever of selling Martial. And I imagine that especially applies to the Premier League sides, because if they sell him to Tottenham and he reaches potential, whereas if they sell him to like Juventus or Bayern, they don't really have to play him too much. And now a new one according to Manchester Even News, Real Madrid will listen to offers in excess of £132 million for Gareth Bale. And next up, according to Don Ballon, who by the way, they aren't very reliable, Real Madrid's new manager has told Florentino Perez that he wants to bring in Jerome Boateng as a possible replacement for Rafael Varane, who could possibly leave the Bernabeu this summer. And the Bayern president did say yesterday that if the right offer is made for Boateng, he can leave the club this summer. And now we have some more news regarding ALISSON and a potential move to Liverpool or Real Madrid. So first up, according to Globo Esporte in Brazil, Liverpool have submitted a proposal with personal terms to ALISSON as they negotiate directly with his agents. Liverpool want to convince him to join the club before making any concrete offer to Roma. The problem is that ALISSON is still waiting for Real Madrid. Roma don't have a bid for ALISSON just yet though, so what Liverpool are trying to do is convince him to join the club before making one. The keeper though has told his entourage not to tell him of anything right now as he's fully focused on the World Cup. And next up, according to AS, they say Real Madrid are very close to reaching a deal worth 17 million euros for Brazil's number one. But then just after the presentation for Lopetegui yesterday, the president of Real Madrid, being Florentino Perez, has said, they talked today about ALISSON, but for 78 million, Liverpool can buy him. And most recently, Damaso's come out and said that Real Madrid are ready to make a 50 million euro offer for him. I think right now he's probably considered the most in-demand goalkeeper in the world on the transfer market, and if Real Madrid get him, also makes it even better. And if Liverpool get him, I just hope we can somehow pull it off. And the final one is a very short one from Damasio regarding a player that yesterday for Russia, he was outstanding. So Juventus have agreed personal terms with Russian international Golovin. He got 1 goal and 2 assists for Russia in the opener yesterday, and he has got a 25 million euro release clause. He has been linked to Arsenal and also AS Monaco, but Juve, it seems they've got their man. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, and be actually also greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM as a transfer video. It was the second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what are your predictions for today's 3 World Cup games? The very first one, Egypt vs Uruguay, Morocco vs Iran, and Portugal vs Spain. Let me know your thoughts down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.